for him to start.
No, okay. Well, I'll cut out this part. All right, what's going on, guys? Dylan or Real Dill here today, and today we are going to be part of the Insurgent podcast. That's what I'm naming it on the fly. Let's go. All right, today we got some of my teammates. You got this flex guy named Mboze. Say what's up, Bose.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
We got this. What are you again? Your support? Yeah, we got the support guy. Ice Cube.
Hello.
And then we got some guy who gets on the hill or something.
Yeah,
Say
no,
what
Ice
up,
is
dude.
Ice is my little boo thing.
Yeah.
Got you, baby. Despacito.
All right. And obviously, you guys can read the title. It's gonna be something about COD champs and our predictions and stuff like that. So everyone has their own prediction brought up on their some type of device right now. And everybody's picks will be in the description, so you can see who everyone has individually. But we're gonna go over every single round, who we have, why we have them, etc., etc. And first, we're gonna start with the elimination round 1, and we're gonna get Dream's picks first.
Okay, well, actually, we're gonna go to winners round 1 first.
No, we go to elimination round 1
All right, we'll
first.
do elimination. We'll do elimination. Right? All right.
know who's
So
going home
Don't try
first.
and mix things up.
yeah. All right. So basically, my elimination round 1, I got Optic Gaming versus Los Angeles Guerrillas, both of the LA teams. I got Optic Gaming winning 3-2 against Los Angeles Guerrillas. I say this because, I mean, Los Angeles has been probably one of the most inconsistent teams all year, in my opinion. Optic Gaming has stepped it up a tad. Their skill level is definitely better than the Guerrillas. And that's why I have them winning 3-2.
All right. Okay. You got more?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say let's start with the ice, but I mean, if you got more to say, go ahead.
Gotta go through both teams.
Oh wait, did you not? Am I stupid? Yeah, go ahead.
And then the other elimination round 1, I have Paris Legion versus Seattle. I have Paris Legion winning 3-0 in that. I definitely think I should have changed it to at least 3-2, maybe 3-1. But Paris Legion has been an okay or decent team a majority of the year. Obviously, they don't contend with the big teams like Huntsman, Florida, and Atlanta, and etc. But I do have them winning over Seattle, and that is my elimination round 1.
All right. So we got Dreams' elimination. Let's hear from Ice. Ice, what are your picks?
No, I thought it was me.
No. All right, said
Okay.
Ice.
Alright, so for my elimination, I have. Wait. Did it
Good job.
just fuck my entire? It did! It fucked my entire
This is
bracket.
getting
Hold
left
up.
in here the whole time.
Wait, no. Alright.
So, anyways, let's start with the Ice for his picks after he finally got it figured out.
So for my elimination round 1, I have for Optic Gaming versus the Los Angeles Guerrillas, I have the Guerrillas 3-1 Optic Gaming.
Oh, okay. So you're
Beating
going
Optic
against
Gaming
Dreams
3-1.
immediately,
Yeah.
Shit.
right off the bat.
Because
All right.
the last time I saw them play against each other, the Guerrillas completely smoked Optic.
That's true.
don't
I don't
have
remember
to
the last
stay
time they
with
played, to be
those.
honest. Alright.
And then for
Funny.
Paris Legion, I haven't really seen Seattle Surge play much, but I have seen Paris Legion, so I have Paris Legion winning 3-2.
Oh, okay. This isn't my bracket. Whose bracket did I? Oh, I brought up Dreams.
Yeah, I pulled up Mboze on accident.
I was like, wait, I don't have.
Oh my god.
that. Okay, and then
All right,
finally
go to
we have
winners.
Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Mboze. Yeah, there's still 2 people in this party chat, Bose.
Alright. So off the bat, I got LA. I got Optic beating the Guerrillas 3-1. The only map I think the Guerrillas are gonna take is the Dom map, just because they've been a really good Dom team this year, especially later in the year. They're really good. And Legion versus Surge. This might surprise y'all, but I have Surge coming 3-2.
Against
Oh.
who?
against Paris. Honestly, I think Legion is gonna take the SND. I don't even think it's gonna be 3-2. I think it's gonna be a reverse sweep, straight three, like just straight three. They're gonna be up 2-0 and they're gonna choke, and then Surge's gonna come back. That's what I think is gonna happen.
All right. And then finally, we got my picks. So I'm gonna be agreeing with Mboze and Dreams. I think we actually all have the same thing of 3-2. OGLA. LAG has just been so inconsistent this year, and honestly, OGLA, they have been definitely improving, especially with the roster changes. Draza and I think Hollow, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. I think that roster is going to be doing big things, honestly. And so I have them over LA 3-2, and then I'm agreeing with them both going against Ice and Dreams here. I'm picking Seattle Surge, taking it 3-1. Honestly, Paris has, since it switched to online, they have been garbage, to put it the nicest way I can. Seattle's a good team. I think people underestimate Seattle, like, because they have like 50 points, but like they have the MVP, in my opinion, Octane Sam. They have hey, shut up. But they have Sam, and then, you know, every time they come close to winning against a team, they get screwed. They were up, like, I think it was 2-0 to FaZe, and then they get a 45-minute delayed. Who was it? Someone lagged out recently, and they got the loss because it was a player issue or something like that. Every time, Seattle gets screwed somehow. and I think it shows on Octane's Twitter. I mean, it goes off on Twitter. Man, probably is the first player to get over $1 million in fines. Like, holy, that man goes off. But anyways, enough with our elimination round. We'll go ahead and move on to our winners round. Someone is echoing bad. Ice, it's you.
So for my winners round
No,
one,
Ice, I'm saying you're
Streams.
lagging.
I'm
Or
lagging.
not lagging, echoing.
Yeah, you're again, bro.
You're echoing bad.
Is that better?
Uh,
Why
yeah.
am I echoing
Yeah, that's
so
actually
bad?
good.
yeah, that's a lot better.
Am I good?
All right.
Okay.
My winners round one. The first round, let me tell you. I
Yeah, let's
I
talk
should
about
have
this
flipped
one.
them. 100% should have flipped them. New York Subliners versus Rocker. I pulled a little bit of a special ed moment here, boys. Just a little bit. I got New York losing 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Minnesota Rocker just took so much steroids and 6 bottles of G Fuel that they just swept them, boys.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Should have flipped those.
Fucking
It was
Adderall.
my fault. I wasn't thinking. I was going a little bit fast, but that's alright. And then the other round, I actually thought it through a little bit, and I have London Royal Ravens facing Toronto Ultra, winning 3-2.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
London, I've seen them scrim FaZe and a little bit of teams on Twitch here lately, after hours, and I've been seeing them absolutely whooping teams in scrims. I definitely think they are 100% on the uprise. Toronto still a pretty good, decent team, but I had them losing around.
Alright. Wait, what was your final score for that?
London Royal Ravens winning 3-2.
3-2. Alright. Alright, and then obviously Mr. Ice.
I have the London Royal Ravens winning 3-1. And I have the New York Subliners winning 3-0.
And you want to explain it, or you just kind of, that's your picks?
No, those are just my picks.
Alright. No reasoning. He just likes teams. He thinks they sound cool or something. Alright, Mr. Mboze.
Alright, so for the London Royal Ravens and Ultra, honestly, it's honestly a toss-up. But I got the Ravens 3-2. Just 'cause I think Dylan, Wuskin, and Scraps are just gonna be too much for Toronto.
Yeah, I like that Dylan guy. He's a cool name.
Yeah, he's cool dude, cool guy.
Cool name. That's it. I
I
don't like
love
his
that.
name.
And then
Hey.
And then the Subliners, I think it's easy for me. Minnesota hasn't transitioned to online very well, and New York is gonna get 3-1. It'll be easy.
Yeah, James coughing out. So yeah, I'm going with everyone else who is smart in this party chat right about now. I'm picking New
Leave me
York.
alone just a little bit.
And I am also taking New York. I am not going as strong as Mboze. I don't remember what Ice had it as, but I'm not going as strong as Mboze. It's all, yeah, okay. So I'm not going as strong as them. I'm going to 3-1.
So I had 3-1.
I thought you had 3-0. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I'm taking a 3-1 New York over Rocker. Yeah, basically the same thing as Bo says. They just haven't transitioned online at all. Sometimes I think I could probably beat them in a 1v5. Like, it's just not been good for them. They're lucky that they got the seeding because they played so good during lands. And then London Royal Ravens, Ultra. I think the Twins duo is just going to go off, honestly. I only have it as a 3-2 because I think Toronto's a decent team. But I just think the Twins are going to go off. It's just going to be freaking a Wetskin and Scrap show and search and destroy with the snipers. And, yeah, I think I'm going to take LRR, if I can speak
Say a
fast.
little something before we switch over here.
Go ahead.
I definitely do think in these brackets, a lot of these scores, I feel like there's going to be way more, not just close games, but way more like 3-0s than we're probably expecting, maybe. I think, maybe. Maybe
I can
like
definitely
one or
see that.
two. One or two, maybe, that we have like 3-2 or 3-1. Maybe be a 3-0, but we never know. We will see.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about, like, the map counts thing. It's kind of more so a guess at some points because obviously any team can just 3-0. Or 3-1, 3-2 at any point. But honestly, I mean, the best we can do is at least try to get the teams right. So that's mainly what this is about. The map count's there if we can get it. Obviously, we all want that $100,000 in the CDL merch drop or whatever it is that they're offering. But if all else fails, you know, our least to go is try to get as many picks as we can, right? So,
Yes, sir.
anyways, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move into the elimination round 2. Also, for anyone not aware, from this point on, our brackets are going to be a little bit different because of who we have winning and losing. So, we're not all going to have the same rounds or same picks, same teams facing each other. So, we'll have to obviously go individually and just tell you guys who we have. But we'll go ahead and start it with Dreams' elimination round 2.
All right. Obviously, I should have had New York winning round 1, but I do definitely have New York subliners winning 3. I thought it was going to be a close game, winning 3-2 against Optic Gaming. Maybe it could have been a 3-1, 3-0. Definitely, I definitely have Optic winning at least one map, but
Okay.
that is that. And then the other round, I have Toronto Ultra winning against Paris Legion 3-2.
All right.
I think that's going to be a close game. And I really have no explanation to that, but yeah.
All right. Mr. Support Man, go ahead.
I have Minnesota Rocker smoking the Gorillas 3-0.
That's a fair
And then-
analysis.
And then I have Paris Legion winning 3-2
All right.
Against who?
against Toronto Ultra.
Reasonable, reasonable.
Once again, we're not going to get an explanation from Ice Cube. Ice Cube is just here so he doesn't get fined. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
so go ahead and switch it up to Bose. Bose, who you got?
For OGLA and Rocker, I got OGLA winning 3-2. The only reason I think it's this close is because Minnesota's still a good team regardless. But since like Hollow and Draza, they're used to playing online, I think it's gonna be pretty easy for them in that round. Game 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then Toronto Ultra and Surge, I got Surge losing 3-1 just because I think the only map they're gonna take is probably Dom because they're a really good Dom team. But other than that, I think they're gonna get smoked by Toronto.
All right. And then we'll go to mine. I also have Minnesota and OGLA, and I actually, again, also do have OGLA taking against Minnesota. I actually have a 3-1, not a 3-2, but I could definitely see this being a 3-2, and I think OGLA is the better search team, so I'm probably going to have them take, like, the middle. It's going to be Rocker taking that first round, and then I have them winning the next 3. OGLA winning the next 3. to make it a 3-1.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we also got Seattle Surge versus Toronto Ultra. I am still following that Seattle Surge hype train that I love them and that they are one of the better teams in the league despite their placements. And so I'm going to actually have them beat Toronto Ultra 3-2.
Holy
And
shit.
I'm going to have
Didn't,
them take the last search and destroy. Go ahead.
Didn't Toronto recently win their home series?
Yeah.
I think they did. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
So they've been doing really good lately.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm thinking
I'm not sure.
off that. Yeah. I'm thinking off that momentum. They're gonna ride off the momentum and be able to
Yeah.
beat Surge and.
Yeah, definitely.
But, okay, and here's another reason why I also have this, and it's again just because I have so much love for the team. But you know, Octane is a different breed of champs. Like last year during BO4, he went off. I'm saying he's gonna bring it again. He's gonna have a 1.7 KD the entire champs, and that's it. That's all I gotta say. That's how I'm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no.
Sam's
at
gonna
the same
carry.
time, you gotta think about he's the only guy on his team that has a positive KD.
Okay, but okay, I'm the only person on our team with a positive KD.
Nah.
Oh no. I mean, if Ladder was here, that's totally a different story. Sarcasm.
Dang.
But,
Yo, ladder, don't watch this.
I-
Anyways.
I think that the only way for Surge to come out of that series is if Apathy steps up. Apathy's been playing really good lately, but if he steps up in champs, they're definitely gonna make a good run.
Is it Apathy or Ace who like shows up at
Apathy.
chance for no reason?
Apathy.
Aches is
Yeah.
so fucking annoying.
Apathy.
Yeah,
it's
that's a different subject for a different video. Anyways,
And
I
before
know
we
one
get
of
to
them
winners
bring
round
it up
three,
all the time. Go ahead.
I just want to say, anybody who is watching this, make sure you try and do the bracket as well. I mean, it's basically a free try for 100K, so go down there.
And then even if you get 100K, if you get the most points, you get 10K. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely. Just give it a try. You know,
How does the
Um,
point system work?
I think it's
the multiplier by rounds. You look at the rounds, it says multiplier.
yeah.
And it's
So
like
if
it's
you
based
win-
off like the maps, getting the maps right, the map count right. and stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
have to get the map
Oh,
counts.
okay.
You have to get the map counts right to get 100K though.
Yeah.
But if you get the most points, you get 10K.
So yeah, good point, James. All that will be in the description as well. I'll make that the first link is the bracket, and if you don't know, first place gets 10K, and if you get the perfect bracket, every map count, all that, you get 100K and a merch drop. That's what I was talking about earlier. So yeah, I'll definitely put all
fucking
those in the
CDL
description.
merch is expensive.
Yeah.
Holy.
So
It's
even if
$100
you
for a
don't,
hoodie.
yeah.
It's a good looking hoodie though.
Oh, yeah, they are though. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, so yeah, all
Unless
that will
you're
be in the
a Surge
description.
fan.
For
Anyways,
sure. Tough. Anyways, go ahead for Dreams with his winners round 2.
Winners round 2. Obviously this is a 100% a sweep here. Winners round 2, Chicago versus Minnesota. I got him winning 3-0.
That's tough.
Yeah, he has Rocker winning
That's
3-0.
tough.
yeah, it's tough.
And then Florida
I'm
Mutineers
joking.
versus London Royal Ravens. I have winning Florida 3-1.
All right, fair enough.
You already know the man's awakening. I faced the man's in
Mr.
pubs.
Joe.
He's just a different fucking breed, bro. Sorry for the language, but he's just a different breed. I
have no
you know,
language barrier.
He's just different, bro. He's uprising 100%. Florida is just becoming a monster team in the scene of CDL, so I definitely have them winning.
I do want to say one thing. One thing I'm kind of getting upset about is every time I look at like Twitter and see like someone mentioning O or Joe, whatever you want to call him, Awakening. So many people are like calling him a cheater at this point, and it's so annoying to me. That like people are
Yeah,
saying
how
he's like
good he is.
using like no recoil and strike pack
He
stuff
just-
like
literally
that. I'm
just
like,
Literally,
He's
no
so
pro
good
has,
at
no pro has recoil. Like I'm just off
yeah,
the
he's
bat.
That's
so
what
good
happens
at
with
using an
Anyone
M4.
who's good.
yeah, I mean, but that's the thing is like so many people are saying it because he's only played online so far. And so, like, people are like, oh, you haven't seen him at LAN. He's not going to be as good as LAN because he has to have a strike pack and stuff like that. And it's so annoying because, like, I understand he's good, but, like, everyone brings it up every time I see his name get mentioned on Twitter.
Yeah, but
It's so annoying.
99% of the people
Like,
that are saying
and it's
it
crazy
haven't even
because
played on LAN.
it's crazy because they don't say that about Mac.
That's
They
true.
don't say that about Mac. And Mac.
But I mean, like-
but it's because I think it's just because of the fact that when Awakening came, he won 2 back-to-back homes,
Yeah,
2
nobody
back-to-back
expected him
series.
to be like a big player
Yeah.
in the scene, and now he's up
He has,
there.
he has top 5 KD in the league right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's definitely gotten up there, 100%.
All right. So you already go through your 2 big streams.
Yeah, I did.
All right. So Mr. Ice Cube, had to think
I
your name for a
have
second.
I have the Chicago Huntsmen beating the New York Subliners 3-0.
Oh, a little sweep action. Okay.
And I have that set basically because like I've seen both the teams go at it, but I think overall I feel like the Huntsmen just have a monster of a team, and I've seen it happen before, and I think they can do it.
All right. And then.
And then I have for my second, I have the London Royal Ravens winning 3-1 against the Florida Mutineers.
You have
what?
huh?
No,
Now we're talking.
what?
Now you gotta explain this. We're not just gonna let you like
This is
sit back on that one.
Okay, so I've seen the London Royal
Blasphemy.
Ravens play against both Huntsmen and Empire, easily like probably the 2 best teams in the league. And I've seen them beat both of them, so I don't see why they couldn't beat Florida either.
I think this is just slanderous to the Florida name, but we'll
I-
go ahead and go
I-
on to those.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Someone a little bit
So-
more logical, hopefully.
So Mutineers, so for the Mutineers and Ravens, I have Mutineers beating them 3-1. I think the only map the Ravens are gonna take is the search map, just because of how nasty they are on search. But other than that, I think it's gonna be pretty easy for Mutineers. And the Huntsmen, I have 3-1 too. That one, I honestly,
Who do you have the Huntsmen playing?
it's kind of like a toss-up thing too,
New
though,
York.
because
New York, okay.
because the Huntsmen have smoked and swept the Subliners, just like the Subliners have reverse swept the Huntsmen. So I don't know. It could go both ways, but right now at this point it's just personal. So I think it's 3-1. Huntsmen.
Yeah, like you said, I feel like we're gonna see a lot of 3-0s.
True. I feel
Yeah.
that. Okay, so for my picks, Chicago versus New York, I have Chicago taking it in a 3-2. Only reason I have this is because I just see Chicago doing a lot better because it's champs. I think Scumpy's gonna turn up, Envoy's gonna turn
Right.
up, Arcity's gonna turn up. I don't know too much about Preston or Formal, but I think they could definitely be turning it up too. And I haven't seen Mac in finals. You know, I don't know how Mac is gonna do during champs, and so I have New York taking 3-2 loss. And then for Florida versus London Royal Ravens, I actually watched the CDL, so I'm gonna have Florida winning. I don't know. I don't know what
That's
Mr.
true, though.
Ice
I
is talking
don't
about. Yeah.
That's probably why I put that, because I never watch anything.
I just have teammates that just don't know what they're talking about at some points. Me and
And
Mboze
luckily
are
we
the
didn't bring
two.
Ladder in here. It doesn't even know who Octane or Crim 6 is. So.
Yeah. Don't ask how we play. Anyways, so yeah, and then finally, yeah, I have Florida winning 3-1. That's just obvious. Joe, Caesar, all the other players, I can't think of their name right now because I don't have them in front of me, but yeah, definitely going to be a Florida 3-1. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go on to the next round.
Real quick before we go, with the Mutineers, I think everybody talks about Awakening, but they forget about Skies.
Bro, Skies is my...
Skies has the highest KD in the league right now.
I joked about Octane, but like Skies is like my legitimate like MVP
He's
pick.
well, the thing
Like-
is, well, he's one of the nominees. Octane's not. So
Yeah,
feel
I
like
know.
Skies
I was
does
kind
have
of
a chance.
joking about Octane, but yeah, like Skies is like my legitimate league MVP. Like that's actually
Yeah.
what I think's gonna win.
I know, and after this whole bracket thing, we can go over our league MVPs, our championship MVPs, all that shit later.
That actually was part of the ending.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we got elimination round 4. I have Atlanta FaZe beating London Royal Ravens 3-1. Obviously no brainer there. I'm a big Atlanta FaZe fan. I have to say I've been watching them for multiple years. A lot of the players I know from the past. They're definitely a good team, top 5. So I have them winning 3-1. The next one, probably not a shocker. Dallas Empire versus Minnesota Rocker. I 100% have Dallas winning 3-1, maybe even 3-0. But yeah, that is my picks.
I just want to clarify something. Dreams, did you start with winners round 3 on accident?
Doesn't matter. It is what it is.
No.
No,
He did.
Did he?
Did?
Did you say phase first?
no, because I went elimination round 3. You guys went through, and then I was the first person to do round 3. We just went through those, and then now we're in 4. Elimination round 4.
We're not on. We haven't.
No,
done-
we're on
we have-
elimination round 3.
We're on 3. We're not on 4 yet.
Oh, I already went through those.
Oh,
Win.
Oh, we have to go. We have to go to
well,
what?
go over it again.
Yeah.
Go over one more time.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
real
you going over it at all.
Um,
I'm pretty sure
I
you went
have-
through your round 3.
I
whatever.
have the Royal Ravens winning against the New York Subliners 3-1. And then
Yeah, you most definitely didn't. Yeah, you most definitely did not go over this.
Yeah.
I did.
Blasphemous. I would have.
Yeah, I could have. I think I heard you say something like that.
I
and
don't
then
know.
I have
Yeah,
Minnesota
would've judged you
Rocker.
too.
I have Minnesota Rocker beating Toronto Ultra 3-1.
I didn't hear that part though.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think. I think
okay.
you might have just accidentally skipped
Yeah,
over
you
it.
just
It's
skipped
fine.
it over.
All right. Anyways, Mr. Ice, who do you got in your elimination round 3?
I have the Florida Mutineers winning 3-1 against Minnesota Rocker,
Okay, that's fair.
and I have the New York Subliners beating Paris Legion 3-2.
All right, and of course Ice is just here, so he doesn't say anything after.
Well, obviously I know that Florida is way better than Minnesota.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And I've actually seen New York play, and they have a really good squad playing for them.
Dude.
And
Okay. Yeah.
So,
All right,
that's
Mboze.
As far as the subliners are ultra, it's no brainer, and I think subliners gonna 3-0 sweep them. I think attach and accuracy are just gonna that duo. It's too nasty. And then Mac, yeah, it's no brainer.
is your
And,
mom New York Subliners?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
He is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And OG Lane Ravens, I think it's gonna be 3-1. I think Ravens gonna take the search. I think they're gonna take all the. I think those two. They're just a really good search team, so I just feel like they're gonna hold their own on search. But I still think Optic's gonna overpower them. And so yeah, it's 3-1 for Optic.
Okay.
All right, and then all right. Unfortunately, my team stream run is gonna end here. I got New York beating Seattle 3-1. I just don't see Seattle
For
pulling
the
that one out.
championship?
No,
No.
in the what?
Oh.
The eliminations round 3.
Oh,
Man,
okay.
I'm not Dreams. I don't skip ahead. You're getting a phone call, by the way. Anyways, so yeah, I got the dream run in there, 3-1 New York, and then this is something I kind of wish I took him back because I kind of don't agree with it, but I'm gonna stick with it. I got London Royal Ravens 3-1ing Optic, OGLA.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's kind of something where I could definitely see OGLA pulling it off as well. But I think at the time I was just watching Whatskins play, and I still think Whatskins and the Twin Duo are just gonna go off during it. So I think that was like one of my main reasons to why I think I had LRR
They're about to
winning
carry
3-1.
them to champs.
Honestly, probably. Anyways, so Dreams, your winners round 3. Round 3, by the way.
Winners, round 3. I got it,
I
bro.
think you
Got
have
it.
FaZe losing because they're in the elimination.
Yeah. Winners round 3. I have Chicago Huntsman versus Atlanta FaZe. I have Chicago winning 3-2. Definitely think that's going to be a close match. And we will see how that goes. Both very talented teams. Motherfucker. Excuse it. And then
He didn't say anything.
my other round, I have Dallas Empire versus Florida Mutineers. Another very close game with very talented teams. I have Florida Mutineers winning 3-2.
All right. Mr. Ice, who you got?
The Chicago Huntsmen beating Atlanta FaZe 3-1,
Okay.
and I have Dallas Empire beating the London Royal Ravens 3-0.
Okay, at least you have one decent pick in this. All right, Mr. Bose, who do you got?
No, I have Empire beating Mutineers 3-2. I just think that Empire having the vets they got, like Crim Six and Clayster, is gonna be for them. Like those clutch moments. That's what people don't realize about vets. Like about their clutch moments, they'll always be there for the clutch moments. So I just feel like the vets are gonna just stomp over the Mutineers in map 5. And then same case with the Huntsman and FaZe. I think Huntsman's gonna win 3-2, and I think Scump and Formal is gonna pop off in map 5.
All right. Well, I'm gonna feel like the odd man out twice. I actually have FaZe beating Chicago Huntsman 3-2.
Let me hear that reason.
Okay, so this is the first time we're seeing FaZe in the winners round 3 because they one of the best seed in the team, or best team in the league, best seeded team. I can't speak. Anyways, so Atlanta FaZe, man, like they have probably 5 players that could all be MVP options, like very
Not Maniac though. Not Maniac.
Not
Okay.
Maniac or
Not
Priest.
Maniac.
okay, but okay, you're acting like Priest is a bad AR.
No,
Yeah.
no.
We
You
got-
definitely argue Priesthood, but not
You
Maniac.
got Celium, bro, one of the best players in the league. You got Simp, one of the best players in the league. You got a BZ who during the AR meta was one of the best subs still. He was one of the best players in the league when the AR meta was a thing. When people were running 4 ARs, he was the only sub, and he was still doing just as good. Like, the man is an absolute animal. And so for that reason, I know Atlanta and Chicago have only played one other time, and in that time it was a Chicago 3-2 win. But I think
It was 3-0. It was 3-0.
was it 3-0?
Yeah, it was sweet.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, 'cause it was semifinals. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was the only time they played, and I mean, sure, whatever. I think FaZe was having a bad day. Honestly, I think FaZe is just the better team in overall against Chicago, and so I have Atlanta FaZe winning 3-2. I don't see Chicago winning this. But then again, I didn't see Chicago winning the first time, so I'll probably be wrong. I'm used to it. Anyways. And then going on, I don't have Dallas winning. I have Florida winning 3-2. Similar reasons to kind of FaZe. I just think Florida has more better players. Dallas definitely does have the veterans with Crim and Clayster. That's definitely going to be a big difference, and that's why I was going to pick a 3-1. And that's why I switched it to 3-2. I'm like, they have the veteran players, and I think they're going to go off. Especially Shotzi's going to go off. But I just overall think Florida is going to win it 3-2 because I think Florida just has the better roster.
Let me argue that Dallas thing. You forgot about Hook. Hook is averaging 1.10 right now. So is Shotzi. Crim's averaging whatever. Then their ARs doesn't matter. But honestly, I think my opinion. I think Empire has a better roster just off of Shotzi alone. Then you got Hook and then Illy. Illy's fucking disgusting. So I mean, it is what it is though. We're gonna see.
I mean, but do they have Mr. Joe Awakening or Mr. Caesar Skies? No, so I'm taking.
Yeah, but that's 2 players, and Empire got 4.
They got 2. Yeah, Shotzi and Illy. I don't
Yeah.
count Clay and Crema as like beast players.
Clay's definitely better than Crim.
I think they're good players. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, they're freaking
They're
veterans
amazing
and
duo.
they're the veterans in the league. But like, I just don't think they are like some top tier players. Like, I think Joe and Caesar are like top 5 players in the league. I think Shotzi is probably in the top 5. Illy is probably like one of like the better players in the league. And so I just think it's just a little bit better. And that's why I only had a 3-2. I think it's going to be a close game either way. But
And by the way, guys, we did have another person that was going to join us on the podcast. Anarchy, he's our coach. His power went out, but you can find his bracket down below. They'll probably include that down there below.
yeah, I'll try to make sure to make a note to put everyone's bracket in there. And you know what round are we in? Winners round 4 now. How many rounds are there in total?
Elimination
We're
round
in-
4.
elimination round 4. All right, so we're about midway into this bracket. I just want to go ahead and mention, guys, all our links are going to be down in the description, all our Twitches, all that as well. The background gameplay you're seeing is probably from one of our scrims. if I can remember to set that up correctly. It's going to be one of our scrims. We scrim just about every other day at this point. And we always stream it every time we do, either from coach's perspective or Mboze streams it with our voices, our comms, and all that. So definitely make sure to check us out whenever we're scrimming. Or one of the best teams in the AM division. Like, literally, we destroy every team 3-0. It's not, I'm joking. We don't do all that. But we're not a bad team. Even though some
We're
of
on
these...
the uprise.
Even though, based off some of these picks, you would question
Something
how
like that.
we even know anything about competitive Call of Duty. Freaking who had like a 3-1 that was stupid? Freaking Minnesota beating New York. Yeah, okay. Anyways, going on to
Yeah,
our
if you haven't seen, we 3-1 Chicago. That's where that good. So
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. Anyway,
It was an easy clap.
going on to the eliminations round 4. Dreams, who you got now?
elimination round 4. I have Atlanta FaZe winning against London Royal Ravens 3-1. Basically, on what Dylan, very talented players on FaZe, man. They're so good also at clutching, like, fucking round 11, like, 5e, like, the
Yeah.
searches, bro. Like,
What was
oh
their
my.
streak? Like 8 map 5s in a row or something like that?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. They're such a talented team. Definitely my favorite team in the league, but
Alright,
we'll
but you
see.
can hop off their cock now.
Okay, we get it, alright. And then obviously Dallas Empire is going to absolutely whoop Minnesota Rockers ass. Dallas Empire winning 3-0.
Bro, the
Minnesota
fact
Rock-
that you have Minnesota Rocket in the eliminations round 4 is just astonishing to me.
Yeah, I know, to be honest with you. It's just because of round 1, winners round 1, you know.
I think I have them
Sped that,
leaving in elimination round 2, bro.
Alright,
No,
yeah,
I
we get it.
have
I
have
pulled a
league for
special
sure.
ed moment, okay? We're just gonna move on, you know.
Alright, and then, Ice, who do you got?
I have Atlanta FaZe beating the Florida Mutineers 3-2. And I have the London Royal Ravens beating the New York Subliners 3-1.
Oh shit! hey,
Are you
let's talk
good?
about it. Ice. Let's talk about it.
But I can't
Lights
talk
when
about
it's
it 'cause I don't
burning
know
low.
anything.
You know what? Just we'll move on.
You wanna explain?
Nah,
We're just gonna move on.
We're just gonna
You
move on.
son of-
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna move on.
I have
Hey,
faith
I
in
didn't
Optic.
introduce you. No,
I
go
don't care.
ahead. Go ahead.
I have faith in Optic in elimination round 4. I got faith beating 3-1. Honestly, I think I'm just being a little bit nice. It might mess around and just be a sweep, but who knows? But I do for sure think FaZe is gonna take that. And then as far as the Mutineers and Subliners, I had the Mutineers coming out just because they won back-to-back home series. They won 3 this year. I think they're tied for the most, right? Tied for the most, or was it FaZe that has 4?
I think they're tied.
I'm not really
I
sure
think
about that.
FaZe and Florida both have 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, I have so many 3-1s in this bracket, I'm noticing.
I have a lot of 3-2s.
So I have Mutineers and FaZe coming out of the elimination round.
All right. And then for my elimination round 4, since I had FaZe beating Chicago, I have Chicago versus London Royal Ravens, and I do have Chicago winning this one 3-2. I think it's going to be definitely highly contested. I think both teams are pretty evenly matched, to be honest. I just think Chicago's veteran ability and just their overall, I think, more experienced roster, that they're just going to clutch up in the search and end up taking that one. Probably in like I'm gonna just go ahead and guess it's going to be like a round 9, round 10 win in that search, in the final search. And then Dallas versus New York. I don't remember who had Dallas winning, but I have New York taking this one. I think during the latter part of this year, I think New York has just gotten a lot better. They took a home series, 3-0ing Chicago, and 3-0ing another team beforehand. I can't remember. So I just think New York has just definitely gotten a lot better. I think Dallas has really kind of stayed stagnant throughout this, like, near the end. And so I think New York's going to take it over Dallas.
Alright.
And then,
So winners finals.
yeah, we'll just go ahead
Winners
and switch to the
finals.
winners finals for dreams. Go ahead.
All right. I have Chicago Huntsmen versus Florida Mutineers. Definitely a close game, in my opinion. Like, there's so many good players. Like, you got the dude Formal, Pristini, like Scump. Everybody on there is just amazing in Chicago. Same with Florida. Very good team on the uprise. I do have Chicago Huntsmen winning 3-2, sending them to champs.
All right. I mean, I understand those picks. Ice, what about you? Who you got?
I have the Chicago Huntsmen against Dallas Empire, and I have Chicago winning 3-1.
All right. And obviously, he's not gonna explain why he has it. Bose, go ahead.
Well, I've actually.
Oh
both
no!
the
Hold on,
teams
hold on.
play, and I just don't like the Empire. So.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit biased.
Biased.
Alright,
Okay.
so I got the
I hope
Huntsmen.
Illy
I got
watches
the
this.
Huntsmen.
He won't.
The Huntsmen winning 3-2 against the Empire, and I think the only reason they're gonna win that map 5 is because Scump and Formal live rent free in Crim's Head. So I think, yeah, I think that I think
Yo, wait,
they're
didn't
gonna smoke them. And
There is a lot of
Twister
shit talk
beat
in land.
Scump last year in BO4?
Dude, they were.
Okay.
Scump and Formal were out for Crim's forehead and land.
yeah, bro. So
Yeah, because
honestly-
why do you think I don't like Dallas? It's because Crimsix is on the team.
Dang.
yeah, so I had the Huntsmen. Yeah, the Huntsmen beating the Empire.
My
Alright.
fucking god.
Hey, you're getting a phone call again. Alright. Once again, because I am not a Chicago fanboy here, I did not have Chicago in the finals at all. I have Atlanta FaZe versus Florida. And
Ooh.
I think Florida played FaZe like before or one time after this, but I remember like just watching Florida get smacked not Florida, FaZe getting smacked by Florida. Like they won by like 120 or something like that in Dom. Like it was a bad showing for FaZe. FaZe I think played them again afterwards and they did better. But I actually have Florida winning this 3-1 over FaZe. I mean, you're gonna see why later, but yeah, I think I think Florida is just one of the best teams in the league, and so I don't know why I have it 3-1. It could be a 3-2, could be a sweep again like that one series, or FaZe can win. I don't know, but I'm gonna take Florida in this one. I think Florida has the better team. All right, and then finally we're on to the elimination round 5. Go ahead, James. Who you got?
We are at elimination round 5. I have Atlanta FaZe versus Dallas Empire. I have Atlanta FaZe winning 3-2.
Oh, okay.
Literally no explanation for that.
Wait, Empire and FaZe, you said?
Yep.
Alright, so you got FaZe winning?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, fair enough. I see you got.
I have the London Royal Ravens winning against Atlanta FaZe 3-0.
Yeah, who do you know at London, bro? Like, I gotta know. Like, who's your contact in London that, like,
It's
just
his
makes you
night. It's
favorite
his
them?
fucking night, man. Come on, man.
Who's just making you favorite London over all these teams? Who's paying you? That's all I gotta ask.
Wusky.
What's he paying you? Sounds about right.
Whiskey, is that your mate?
It's gotta be because there's no reason to be picking London at this point. But
The only reason why I'm picking them is because of the Twins.
you like watch like one series featuring London. You're like, yeah, the best team in the league.
Probably.
Anyways,
I don't have
Buzz.
them winning though.
I got FaZe and Empire, and I got FaZe beating them 3-2. But I think this is also a toss-up. It just honestly it just depends what map they play, and it
It's
depends
just
how
so
they're feeling that
close.
day. Honestly, I think if Simp takes like just pops like 5 Adderalls, it should be alright.
Yeah,
You know,
Alright, so.
So I got FaZe and Huntsman in the finals.
Illy dies down in the cheeseburgers.
Alright, so. Alright, I'm sorry, guys. I'm about to make everyone in this party chat upset. New York 3-2 over Chicago.
No.
I think Mboze walked away.
Wait, so you have New York in champs.
I don't have them in the finals.
No,
I
listen,
have them. I have them in
we're gonna
elimination
talk about
final.
dark horses and everything later, but
Or what?
I think they're a dark horse, but we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where I think it's gonna be a close game, and I think New York is better in search. I think New York is going to do better in that search specifically, and so I have New York taking the Mat 5 over Chicago. So finally, since we're on the elimination now, we're on into the elimination final. Oh, actually, first I wanted to bring up one thing. So who's
Bro,
everyone's?
we already did the elimination finals.
No, we did eliminations round 5. We haven't done finals yet.
Oh shit.
Did you do your finals?
Stupid.
Well, okay.
We
Well,
did
my
do
round-
elimination round 5.
Yeah, we just did elimination round 5. Now we're
Okay,
going
well,
on to
okay.
elimination
My
final.
round 5 was Mutineers 3-1, phase 1, 3-1. That's what I got.
Okay. Well, okay. So I just want to clarify. What is everyone's final four right now? Mine is FaZe, Florida, Chicago, and New York.
Mine's Dallas, Huntsman, Empire, and phase.
Nice.
I mean,
Oh.
phase. Yeah, phase, Empire.
Your final
Mutineers.
4.
Yeah, your
Yes,
final
bro.
four. It'll be your winners round, your winners finals, and your elimination round 5 teams.
Okay, I have Huntsman, Empire, FaZe, and Royal Ravens.
And then Dreams that you got in your final four.
Final 4: Chicago, Florida, Atlanta, and Dallas.
The same thing, basically.
I think we all have very similar. Besides, I don't think anyone has Slender Royal Ravens.
No, let me check.
I do.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a let me check. No.
no, not you. So yeah, I think we all have similar. I think we all have FaZe, Florida, and Chicago, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then just everyone has a different fourth team.
Yeah.
All right, going into our elimination finals. So you got Dreams.
Elimination finals. I have Florida Mutineers versus Atlanta FaZe. Florida Mutineers coming out with a W,
I
3-2.
respect it. All right. Any reason why? You just...
Honestly, I did that because I really truly want Florida to hit like this big uprise, like everybody, I don't like when people hop on the bandwagon, but I want people to respect them more as a team. So I kind of wanted to switch it up and put them in champs.
All right. Nice. Who you got?
You already know I got the Royal Ravens taking Dallas 3-2.
What the fuck,
Yeah. Okay. I just want to add this.
They're on a 5 streak. Right?
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick. Ice is on our team because he shoots pretty good. That's the only reason we're
Because I
allowing him to
cheat
stay
good?
on our team.
Right.
I said
great
shoot
knowledge
good.
of a mosquito.
That's the only reason he's allowed on our team right at this point. He can shoot straight.
And I am
Any
also
other-
captain. So there's
Nah,
that.
I think I might need to
What do
talk
you
to
mean
Deb.
nah?
I think I need to talk to Deb.
You don't want to talk to him.
I mean, like a Deb. This man knows nothing about competitive COD. He had London
doesn't
Royal
either.
Ravens
He-
going
Deb
to
Alright,
doesn't
let's
need
keep
it,
going,
but
let's
that's
keep
the point.
going.
Deb doesn't need it,
I
but
don't
that's the point.
I don't watch sports.
what?
So in
Okay.
my
I don't
finals,
watch
I already
football,
said it,
soccer,
but for
COD,
some
none of
reason,
I hate you.
I already had
Alright,
it.
Go
let's
For
get
Bows.
some
this
reason,
going, boys.
for some reason, I said it earlier. Like I said, it was phase. I haven't taken 3-2, but it's a toss up for me.
Phase
I
over
don't
who?
know. Empire.
Oh, okay. And then finally for mine, all right, this is where the New York Subliners dream run ends. I got them losing 3-2 to FaZe. Obviously, I just think FaZe is a better team. I've already said.
You have
explained.
FaZe winning champs.
We'll talk
No,
about
just
that.
we'll get there.
All right, and then finally, going into our championship round, I don't know how many people know this. It took Dreams a couple times to realize this because he couldn't submit his bracket until then. Champs is actually
nine.
going to be a best of 9. And what's it called? The team coming in from winners is going to start
It's
with
gonna
a
be a
1.
long ass jam.
Is going to automatically start 1-0. So, winners team has to only win 4 maps. Loser team has to win 5. They're gonna be, so that's a total of 8 maps. It's going to be a I think it's hardpoint search, Dom, hardpoint search, Dom, hardpoint search. I think that's how they're doing it since the one team starts one out. So going into our champs, Dreams, who do you got and what's the map count?
All right. So I have Chicago Huntsmen and Florida Mutineers. You already know how that's going to be one competitive ass match. So I have Chicago Huntsmen coming out with the 5-3 W winning champs.
All right. Is there any reason why you got them over it, Florida, or it's just?
What'd you say?
I said, is there any reason why you got them over Florida, or is that just a pick?
Just literally like just skill based, man. Like it's just there's just a big skill gap between Chicago and every other team in the league. So
Okay. I see you got Ravens 5-0ing.
Nah, honestly, this guy's champs is probably the Minnesota Rocker versus LA Gorillas.
I have Chicago Huntsmen 5-3 Royal Ravens.
Okay, look.
Alright.
Real quick, if this Huntsman and Royal Raven thing happens in fucking finals, Huntsman are gonna smoke them 5-0, and that's just
That's just
that simple.
it's just facts.
Honestly, I think London might win like one hard point.
They might got them.
It's still gonna get smoked. It's a gentleman.
That's true, but they might win one hard point.
For mine, I have FaZe and Huntsman. I got Huntsman coming up top 5-3 just because I know Scump and Former are gonna.
We
turn
all
up.
have Huntsman 5-3.
I know Huntsman is gonna. I know Scump and Former is gonna turn up, and Former and Envoy are just gonna do what they always do, and Pristini is just gonna be he's there. He'll be there.
And the non-Chicago fanboy in the party chat right now. I don't have Chicago in it. I have Florida versus FaZe. And
Don't ask, okay.
this is the
That's actually a kind of like
Florida
a-
and FaZe. That's good.
That's
yeah.
it's kind of like a little bit of a nice little toss-up, to be honest with you.
And
It could happen.
this is the shocker pick. One of my shocker picks. And honestly, I have Florida winning this 5-0.
Holy
I'm joking.
shit.
I'm
That's
joking.
Okay, that's where I gotta disagree and get off, boys.
No, I actually have LA Gorilla defeating FaZe 5-0. No.
Oh man.
Florida, I have them winning 5-3 over FaZe. Yeah, I feel like not a lot of people are gonna agree with me with Florida being the champ, so that I think Florida has what it takes. I think Florida is one of the best teams in the league. I think they have two of the best players in the league and 3 good players as their backups.
They do definitely have what it takes.
And so I have them. I don't know if it's just me being
And
biased
now
against
let's
Joe.
hear I want to hear
Caesar?
this answer from you boys. Now,
Which
I-
one's
this
MVP?
this is funny.
Hold on,
No,
let-
we can do those questions, but I want to hear who you guys think Ladder would have picked for champs.
Well, whatever name sounded cooler.
By the
yeah,
way,
honestly.
Guys, Ladder is our backup sub support, or no, he's backup
Sub
sub
OBJ.
OBJ. He has no knowledge of CDL, like the fucking what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. He just doesn't watch pros at all.
Yeah, he doesn't watch CDL at all.
Neither do I.
Honestly, I
Yeah,
think
But
he
you
would've
at least
picked-
know a lot of the players.
I think he would have picked because he probably thinks Paris Legion's a cool name, so he probably would have picked like Paris
It's a pretty
Legion
sick
against like, and then he honestly probably would have done like Paris Legion and like LA Gorillas,
No.
and then he probably would have had like the Gorillas winning like 5-0.
No, honestly,
I think the New York Subliners
I
has the
think-
coolest name.
I think he would have. He's a big FaZe fanboy. I know that for a fact. So I guarantee you, he would have had FaZe winning. Like I know.
Yeah, but FaZe is a good team though.
I know, but he's like a big FaZe fanboy. I know he loves FaZe, and so he knows.
Don't
a
you
lot-
have FaZe in the finals?
I do. No,
Alright.
I'm not saying it's a bad pick. I'm saying that he would just randomly go with FaZe, and then He
You
probably
can't
would
hit on him
choose
for
some
that, he just
random
doesn't
team.
know.
I think he would just
Alright.
choose some
Alright,
other random
Well,
team to be in there.
they'll
Maybe
Who's
Chicago.
y'all's dark horse before MVPs?
who
Well, I
I
think we
is
should
the
talk
worst
about.
team.
I think we should talk about MVP before we talk about our dark horse.
No, because if the dark horse ends up winning, then MVPs could change.
Well, we're just talking about the MVP of the team that we currently have winning champs.
Oh, okay.
I would be, yeah. Anyways, okay. Well, since y'all all three have Chicago, I'll let y'all all three go first, and then I'll tell you who I got for my MVP.
You can. I want to go first. Actually.
Yeah, you got it.
Honestly, it's not even. It's not even close. It's literally not even close. It's Envoy's gonna win MVP if they get this, just because of the fact that he's literally carried them in every S&D. He's dropped double digits almost every S&D they played. He's in contention for MVP of the league. No, I just think it's easy. It's easy. And Envoy's gonna win it.
What about you guys? You got as your MVP is Chicago.
I'm gonna have to go with
Chicago wins.
Envoy.
You're going for Envoy as well? You just gonna steal Mboze's reasons, or you gonna give your own?
No, I see Envoy as the route man. I see him constantly making the most plays on their team.
Yeah.
And he most of the time he has the most kills down as well, or at least second to most. So I'm gonna go with Envoy.
And
you know, I'm gonna switch it up, but it's not that like bad of a decision. But honestly, dude, I love this man's energy. You probably know who I'm talking about. Biggest trash talker in the league at LAN.
Aches.
Scumpy boy.
he said eggs.
He
Boy,
he never disappoints when it's like a champs or LAN or anything. He never disappoints.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So for the champs, I could see he's come winning it. I'm just thinking about just what I've seen so far, honestly.
Yeah, he
that-
he literally just turns on like this like
Yeah.
monster mode in champs. Like he's
Yeah.
just he keeps the energy, like he keeps like
But you gotta
everyone on their
remember,
toes.
that he hasn't played online champs ever. So
Yeah.
True.
All right, well,
hold
dilly
on.
dill.
As the only person with Florida, first I want to talk about y'all's MVP. I agree with Envoy. If I would have had Chicago winning, Envoy definitely would have been my MVP. Envoy is just one of the best players in the league right now. I definitely think if Chicago's gonna win, it's gonna be on the big back of Envoy. And I mean, all the other players obviously got to show out. They just can't drop their controllers, but. I think Envoy, if they're going to win, Chicago's going to win. It's definitely going to be on the back of Envoy. I can see Scum turning up, but I just don't know about all that. For my team, Florida, I have Florida winning. Obviously, my MVP would be between two players talked about in this entire time. It's Caesar Skies or Awakening. Personally, as the main sub of the team, I'm going with Skies. I think Skies is going to take the MVP over Awakening, but if Florida wins.
yeah, if
You
it's
know-
Florida, it's definitely gonna be Skies or
you know what?
Awakening, one of the others.
F it. I'm switching my MVP. Doug Sensor Martin.
What? I don't think that's how that works, but yes.
Just kidding, but man's dropped 7 kills in a scrim.
Oh God. Okay, and then so Buzz kind of brought this up earlier. What out of your top 4 team, or outside of your top 4 team, which team is outside of the top 4 teams? Which team is gonna make a dark horse run? Which team is just gonna come out of nowhere and win?
For me,
London
it's New
Royal
York sub.
Ravens, baby.
That's seriously.
Outside
For
of
me,
your
it's
top
New
4.
York sub.
It's New York sub, and without a doubt, it's if honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to the winner, if they make it to the winners
Oh.
finals or elimination finals.
Out of my top 4?
Outside of your top 4
Okay. I'd say the Florida Mutineers.
for the Mutineers.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you didn't have them in your top 4?
No, I had the Royal Ravens instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
had
he
London
had
somehow.
Hey, bro.
He had London beating the
I ain't gonna argue. It's your decision.
It's my body, my choice.
Oh my God. All right. Outside of my top 4, my dark horse. I guess they're not really a dark horse because it wouldn't be that unsurprising if they did it. But I think it's obviously got to be Dallas.
You don't have Dallas in your top 4.
Listen, shut up.
Oh
I
my
have London Royal Ravens. Okay, I don't want to hear from you ever.
Dude, you all are gonna do shut up after you see them go into the elimination finals.
Right.
You know what? I'm so damn cocky. When I get paid in about a month, I'll pay you
A month?
Whatever money.
Why a month?
I'll pay you whatever
because
money.
don't ask. Don't ask, but when
You
I
got
get paid in
a
a
drug deal
month,
coming up?
possibly. When I get paid, I will PayPal you
Okay.
if they end up going there.
How much?
Probably like $50, whatever. It is.
Okay. That's a deal.
I mean, honestly, like, what does he have to lose in taking that deal?
Exactly.
Anyway, all right, and then one of my other questions that I had preemptive was out of the 4 elimination round 1 teams, who's making the run? If any of the 4 teams, OGLA, LAG, Paris, or Seattle, are gonna make a run in this champs, who's it gonna be and why?
OGLA.
Oh, GLA, yeah, just because of how
Well,
good
It's
they
really,
are.
they're
literally
No
just Los Angeles Gorillas, inconsistent. Paris, internet. Seattle, they're
Wait, oh,
just
GLA
not
has
even-
bad internet too, though.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah, but at least
better
they're
than
inside the United
they're
States.
better than Paris.